Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Talk with me, Aurelua. My name is Aurelua. It's been a minute. It's great to be here again. Recently I joined a movement, an advocacy for child rights. So it is safe to say I am now a child rights activist. And within a very short period of me joining this movement, I got to find out that there are a lot of things that children are missing in this part of the country. And a lot of things are depriving children from these rights. And I want to stand with kids and say that there can be a better future for children. There can be a better future for our kids, my kids, your kids, and the kids of the coming generation. There are a lot of things that happen that I just look at and I feel so sad for kids, and I just feel that I just wish that things could get better. Actually, today I have two of my colleagues who will be answering questions concerning everything children. Just two questions actually, and I would also want to know your view in the comment section. You tell me what you think about the responses to these questions. So we know that the legal age for a lady to get married in this country is 21 years old, but actually, do we see ladies younger than 21 years old getting married? Do we see ladies younger than 18 years old getting married? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And marriage is something that you need to come together legally. So we have learned people also bringing together minors and adults, or adults and adults together. So I have to ask, what do you think is the legal age for a lady to get married?
Okay, so like you just said, the legal age for a girl child to get married here in Nigeria is 21, but some people get married at the age of 18. Well, I believe that in a society where there is no law, there'll be breakdown, there'll be chaos, there will be no order. The reason why this legal age for the girl child to get married, the reason why this thing was actually put aside was to protect the minors, which is 0 to 18. These are children. You actually cannot get married to a child. So the right time for a girl child to get married, would I say there's actually a right time? Well, for an adult, she has to be an adult first. She has to be a woman first. Then we should now talk about she being mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially ready to settle down. I mean, there's no rush in all of these things. She has to first be a woman. She has to first be an adult. Do you understand? Before we can actually talk about being ready to get married. I've heard people say things like for a woman to be medically ready, get married, settle down so that you'll be able to give birth. Thank God for technology. In this new era, you can actually freeze your egg. So truly there is certainly no rush as regards getting married and as regards settling down. You have to protect the children, protect the minors. Do not get married to children who cannot make decisions for themselves. Even some adults are still finding it very hard to make decisions for themselves. Do you understand? So do not get entrapped because people are telling you, or society is saying, the medical age or the legal age. So I believe the right time for a woman to get married is when she is ready. An adult woman, when she's ready. Thank you.
Yes, that's so spot on, like that's so correct, Uju. I believe that there is no particular age for a lady to get married, but the truth, and nothing but the truth, is she has to be first a woman and then an adult, and must be ready to be a wife and also to be a mother to our unborn kids. So we see in some parts of the country that minors and adults are getting married, and the girl child is always at the losing end. We see girls who are 9, 10, 11, 12 years old getting married to elderly men that can give birth to them about 4 times and over. Men that are old enough to be their grandfathers, even great grandfathers, are getting married to young girls. I feel this is extremely wrong. This is so sad. It always makes me sad. It always makes me angry. Like, it's built up anger in me, and I just feel that this is wrong. That is there not a body that can look into it? Is there not a body that can sanction them and say this is wrong, you should go to jail for this, or maybe pick up their parents, ask them questions. Why are you giving out your minor child for marriage at this age? It's so wrong. So it's spot on. You the lady has to be ready physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You have to be ready to be a wife to a husband. And I just hope that there is an organization to look into things like this. We see that the child rights advocacy has not been accepted by all the states in Nigeria, and majority of the states that have not accepted this is or are the northern states. And this is so sad because children are being exploited at that part of the country. It is in that part of the country we find out that the girl child minors are getting married to grandfathers, to great grandfathers. It's at that part of the country we find out that young boys are already being taught how to shoot a gun, how to throw a grenade, how to set a bomb, and other things like that. So I feel that there should be a body, if there is actually, because there might be, I've not heard of, if there is, so many of these things that we see on social media and on the TV will not even be there in the first place. How do we know that 9-year-old girls are getting married to 50-something-year-old men as third, fourth wife, if not from the media? So if those things are on the media, there should be a body to sanction it. It's not just people coming outside to complain about the government and all of a sudden we know that they are disappearing because of the talk bad about the government. I mean, the government should do better. If there are actually things like that, it should be sanctioned, it should not stand. Another thing that I hate generally and I stand against is child labor. Imagine a whole household with a mother, father, and kids who are probably adults employing a minor to work for them as probably a nanny, a chef, a cleaner, or car wash or whatever. This is extremely wrong. I think it is very wrong. I think it is absurd and it should stop. Children should not be paid to work. Children should go to school, and if they don't have the ability to go to school, they should go and train on something. They should go and learn different handwork that can better their lives when they become adults eventually. Because I don't know, it's still, I don't know how to put my hands around it. But I just think that it is wrong in general. Children should not be paid to work. Mothers, families should not pay somebody's mother to bring their child to come and work for them because of the child cannot go to school. If you think you have the money, why don't you put the child in school? I mean, you know a family that is struggling and then they put their children out of school because they don't have enough money, and then you decide that you should bring the child in to come and be washing your clothes and you'll be paying her money. I don't know, it is very wrong though. It is all shades of wrong. Parents, no matter how much we are struggling, we should not leave our children outside to work as laborers for other people. And then we see in construction sites, young girls, young boys going there to carry sand, carry cement, carry blocks, wood and stuff. And then you ask the person in charge of the construction and he says that, oh, they are paying them money. Oh, the mother knows it. It is very wrong. They're not supposed to allow a child to work for you. You are not supposed to allow it. It doesn't make sense. Let adults go and do the work. If parents cannot see to their children to school, they don't have enough money to take their children to school, you should look for how to make the children learn how to do things. How about you say, okay, why don't you go and learn how to make hair in Salawa shop? Why don't you go and learn how to make furniture at Taufik? Why don't you go and learn how to be a mechanic? Not that they are working, but they are learning how to do these things, because it is absurd for you to employ kids, minors, to work for you. It is very wrong. Now there's this uproar of the LGBTQ community, and everybody has kind of accepted them in our society. They have always been, before now, maybe hiding because of what people think about them, but now it is outside. Everybody knows if someone is a lesbian or like bisexual, they come out to say it, and then they are proudly waving their rainbow flags for everybody to see. And I get to find out that with many people's story, many people in the LGBTQ community story, I got to find out that they started to be like that ever since they were kids. So now, this question is for my next colleague, Shehu Bankole. What will be your reaction if you find out that your child is gay?
So if I find out that my child is gay or he wants to be a lesbian or those kind of things that they call LGBTQ, BTQ-ish, corporal punishment, tongue lashing, everything, I will even arrest him. Go. My child cannot do that thing. What's that? I would not allow my child to be involved in lesbianism, homosexuality, because Ibolo Malotiko, where will he say he learnt it from? The Bible does not permit such, and I am a morally upright person. So I wouldn't want my child to be doing all those cho. You have to be like me or even be better than me. And I am not a fan. People can be themselves, they have freedom to be sexually whatever. But my own child will not do that. My child will grow in a way that I'm going to train him. So I am definitely not for lesbianism. I'm definitely not for gayism. I am for man-woman relationship. So any child that says he wants Dana has entered inside his brain, what's up? I'm gonna flog. Any child that says Dana has entered his brain, I'm going to flog hell out of the child. I'm going to get police to arrest him. I'm going to put him in rehab. I'm going to get priests, pastors, everybody to talk to him, and I'm also going to pray and flog him. Thank you. My name is Shehu Bankole.
Okay, that was hilarious, but guys, I think we really don't know how we are going to react if we find out that our kids are of this nature, if we find out our kids are gay or lesbian or whatever. I think we really don't know how we are going to react to it, because honestly, I personally don't know how I'm going to react to it. I just feel that it starts from when they're young. Children want to do what exactly they see. They want to be like their parents, they want to be like their mom, they want to be like their dad. And it's not just because of maybe their mommy is gay. If a boy child fancies his mommy's makeup and hair and maybe the way the mommy reacts to fashion, there's every tendency that he wants to imbibe it and be a cross-dresser. And from there be gay. And from there you already know. So I think parents should pay attention to what they do around their children that will make the children want to do some kind of things, and they just believe that, oh, when I grow up I want to be like this, or when I grow up I want to be a big girl. You know, there's this trending video of some kids saying what they want to be when they grow up, and a girl said when she grows up she wants to be a big girl. I don't know, that was really disturbing. What is a big girl? Is big girl in career? Like what was she seeing that made her to say that when she grows up she wants to be a big girl? So it's really disturbing, and I feel that it should be looked into. There are lots of things that parents should do or should not do in the presence of their
I only turned out to be a better woman today because family values. I have seen my mom, I have seen my dad in their dealings and relationships with people. Do you understand? That's the reason why I have turned out to be a better woman, not because she caned me or because she flogged me. Do you understand? Extreme flogging can make a child very stubborn and they will develop, tough skin.
Sometimes you beat your children because you don't want them to do a particular thing. When you finish beating them, they go back to do that thing that you asked them not to do because they are seeing you do it. And I also believe that parents should be involved in their children's life. Be involved in your children's life. The kind of cartoons they watch, kind of songs they listen to, kind of people they follow on social media. We find out that a lot of kids are now on social media. I have a story of Bobrisky. Bobrisky said while he was young, he really fancied what his mommy did concerning fashion. He loved the way she rubbed her powder and did her makeup and wore her dress, her shoe and everything. And look at him today. He is a cross-dresser now. Everybody knows him and is about to switch gender. If it is really disturbing right now, I think you should prepare your mind to let your children know that this is the line to cross. We don't want you to be this kind of person, and so we're going to train you in the right way. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this talk with my colleagues about child rights. I want you to tell me what you feel in the comment section. How are you going to react if you find out that your kids are gay, or they want to be, or they are showing the tendency of being that kind of person, that kind of life? How are you going to react? Personally, I'm not sure I know how I'm going to react. I want hear it. I want to see it in the comment section. I'm going to be there responding.